Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well and studying well as well. So in this session, we will be talking about PYQs, the much talked about aspect nowadays of CSE preparation. Whether focusing wholly on PYQs is a smart strategy or is it a trap? See, yes, of course, PYQs play a very vital role in your prep as previous year's questions can give you an insight of how UPSC thinks. That is with respect to framing the question. Also, PYQs can help you streamline and guide you in your prep for the civil services examination, be it for prelims or be it for mains. Okay, but one question for you guys. Did PYQs happen to exist recently? As many people are running behind PYQs like anything, like there exists nothing else than PYQs that will help you clear this examination. So, are PYQs of recent origin? Are PYQs? Do PYQs? Are PYQs are of recent origin? That is, are PYQs been existent from recent few years? No, right? PYQs has been existed since the inception of UPSC, and UPSC recently celebrated 100 years of its existence in various forms. We all know before independence it was called something as Federal Public Service Commission, Central Public Service Commission, anything. Recently UPSC had put a post that we have completed 100 years since our existence. So PYQs have been existent for the last 100 years, right? Last 100 years. So first examination would have happened, the paper would have been there, and they have been in existence till now. Did not people clear this examination before these years? Yes. So did they refer to PYQs? Probably yes, and probably no also. And in most likely scenario, we can say yes. But were the PYQs only thing they practiced? Did they? It's been in existence for the last 100 years. One may say that syllabus changed in 2013. Fine. So last 13 years or 12 years, PYQs has been in existence. Also optional, were there previously also, and now they are there since the revision of the syllabus in 2013. So optional PYQs have also been there for a long time. So why wholly people are focusing only on PYQs in recent time? Why? And is it a right strategy? See, it's infamously said the UPSC, the U in the UPSC stands for unpredictability, not the union. So UPSC, we all know, is very unpredictable. You look at the papers, prelims paper of 2022, 2021, or the mains papers of since 2020 onwards, or of course the CSAT paper. See how drastically it has changed. So what does this drastic change tell us? That UPSC can set paper at its whims and fancies that will make all the previous year's questions totally irrelevant. You can go and analyze all this, analyze the take one subject and analyze its type of questions and see how similar they were for the previous year's questions. There can be some similarity, but in many years also total dissimilarity of questions are there. Suppose you take ethics paper, GS core paper of 2020. and compare that with the previous years 2019, 2018, etc. There was a drastic change in the year 2020 with respect to the questions, the type of questions asked by the UPSC. If the questions were framed in such a way, the case study especially, it made all the previous year's questions irrelevant. So, is it a smart strategy to focus only on PYQs? Even if you see the 2023 ethics paper, the theory section was totally different from the previous year's questions. And even 2024 ethics paper had lot of current affairs connotation, which UPSC previously had asked implicitly. Now it has asked explicitly. More than 60% of the theory questions had current affairs connotation. Then the trend changed. Current affairs is recent developments. Every year some developments happen. So every year fresh start. Yes, I'm not saying that you should totally ignore PYQs. PYQs have their role, but they are not the only thing in your preparation. Okay. Further, one may say that some person solved all the PYQs, and got cleared the exam. Some person solved all the PYQs and cleared the exam. Okay, fine. That person may having a loophole in his or her prep with respect to PYQs. See, the people who are not clearing this exam, there is some flaw in their prep. That person may have had a flaw of PYQs, have never thought about PYQs, never read up PYQs. That year, that person solved all the PYQs and the gap got filled, and he or she cleared the examination. But is this flaw in every aspirant? As said many times, every aspirant is different. Every aspirant comes from a different background. The age group is very wide, 21 to 32, 11 years of range, and you have to be a graduate in any stream. Thousands of courses happens in our universities. You can be graduate in any stream, any course. Then will everyone have a problem in their prep with respect to PYQs? You solve many PYQs, but there is a problem in your conceptual understanding of things. No matter how many PYQs you solve, till the point you don't fix that loophole of not having conceptual clarity, it won't help you clear this examination. Some people may having other problems. For some people, problem may lie in lack of answer writing. If that loophole is fixed, then you can clear examination. That's why PYQs are not the only thing. Now say there is an aspirant who has written past 4 or 5 mains. So he has already have solved all the prelims of past 5 years, all the mains questions of the past 5 years in the real examination. And will it be a right strategy for that person to solve those PYQs again? Different people will have different loopholes and different strengths. Identify loopholes. No blueprint approach works in this examination. Now if we see solving only past year questions, your brain will get habituated to thinking only in that direction. Your brain will react in a good manner for known things, and it may not react in a proper manner when your brain is bombarded with totally new things, especially when UPSC will do a turnaround in the paper. All new type of questions are asked, then your brain may not react. properly. Yes, it's proven in psychology. You can also try. Old things people can react properly. If they do not try new things, your brain will get accustomed to reacting to the old things only in that way. So new questions are also important to be practiced, not only just PYQs. Now see, this PYQs, the only thing to clear examination, has been going, the trend of this has been going on for the last few years, 1 or 2 years, and many of you must have solved all the PYQs for the prelims of 2025. But did every one of you clear this examination? No, right? Many people had burned the midnight oil, done lot of hard work, but maybe wrong strategy, running only behind PYQs. Everyone did not clear, right? That's why it's important to have a holistic preparation. PYQs, again I am saying, are important but not the only thing. New questions are also required so that you react properly in the examination. You don't panic. And UPSC is known for changing things, so you should adapt to secure good marks. Get the leverage in the mains examination so that you don't get trapped in this cycle. And also for CSAT also, you analyze CSAT paper. See that 2023 CSAT paper, all probability, permutation, combination, 2022, right? Probability, permutation, combination questions. And people didn't clear. That time also PYQs existed, right? Then PYQs were made irrelevant by the UPSC for the 2022 examination of CSAT. This UPSC keeps on doing. Every year they will target some subjects, GS1, 2, 3, any 4 or all the subjects. If they want a total reform, they'll target all the subjects. Totally new type of questions, and PYQs become irrelevant. So that's why it's better, a good strategy, to focus on all the things. Prepare holistically. New questions, PYQs as well. I'm not saying totally ignore PYQs. See, many people keep saying some question got repeated. Of course it will get repeated. What's the big deal in it? 1 or 2 questions, if it gets repeated in the GS paper, what about the rest of the questions? If 2 questions comes in GS2, repeated questions, what about the rest 18 questions? They are new, right? So it's I will say, be smart. See, hard work is the prerequisite to clear this examination, but hard work plus smart work will help you clear this examination soon. Otherwise you will remain trapped in this cycle. Okay, I hope this helps, and like always, happy learning.